Hello, I want to tell you about the Wealth Archetype course. So I've been working with people, with clients around the archetypes for since 2018, essentially. And what I've noticed is that people who really take on the archetypes have a huge increase in wealth, success, money. Um, and I was in the inquiry of distilling that down into what makes people successful and wealthy when it comes to like what archetypes are at the source of that. And I basically went on this inquiry to find out the archetypes of wealth and essentially come up with this course, the 5 Archetypes of Wealth. So I'm an archetypal intuitive. So how that works is I intuit and I tune into the archetypes. So they come to me in dreams or I get insights and flashes. So the archetypes were discovered by Carl Jung, and when Jung started working with archetypes, he had dreams and visions from the archetypes as well. So I've been receiving those messages for quite a while. So I started interacting with the archetypes of wealth, and what I saw was just really amazing advice. I got to understand what creates wealth and how to view finances and money. So the thing is, the archetypes of wealth have such an amazing relationship to money. Like they're not stressed about what money. They're not worried about money. It's about they're about creating money, and there's an energy of joy and play, and there's a different flavor for each archetype. But essentially, there's a completely different relationship to money and wealth, and it's actually fun and enlightening. So I created this course to share that wisdom with you. And essentially, the 5 Archetypes of Wealth are the Midas, which is about having the Midas touch. That's the first one. So this is about creativity, entrepreneurial creativity, and wealth. The second is the Gambler. So this is about high stakes, taking big risks, and playing the field and seeing the probabilities that are available. So it's great for trading and things where timing is important. Then we have the Sovereign, so the King or the Queen archetype. And this is about owning a business, owning an empire. So your business is your kingdom, or your organization is your kingdom. And the king or queen has the ability to create an organization that works and is very successful. Then you have the prostitute archetype, which is basically, doesn't sound like a great word, but basically this is the archetype of self-promotion. So it's like an influencer. So you understand your own value and you know how to capitalize on this. So the great Instagram influencers, Kylie Jenner, they are great in their prostitute archetype because they're able to capitalize on their value and sell that. So that's that one. And then we have the Tycoon. The Tycoon is about long-term legacy building wealth. So this is your Gettys, your Henry Fords. Like the Tycoon looks into the future and has this really long-range vision. So they're not building wealth for themselves; they're building wealth that lasts through the generations. So the Getty, Paul Getty. Now we have the Getty Museum that was created out of that long-lasting legacy wealth. There's other entrepreneurs of yore who have created wealth that lasted beyond them. So that's what a tycoon is, and it's about patience. It's about seeing the bigger opportunity. It's about creating a wealth foundation that lasts. So these are the different 5 aspects, and how we work in this course is there's an element of study. So I'll be teaching some elements. We'll have group discussions. I'll basically give some meditations so you can learn to access the meditations, access the archetypes for yourself, and get a dialogue with the archetypes. And we do some energetic clearings, and I'll be giving some guidance from the archetypes as well. So if you've ever done a course with me, you'll know how I work. If you don't, that's the mix. It's going to be 6 sessions. This is going to be highly transformative, so it's definitely worth coming along. Like I've had recently, one of my clients went from 5 figures to 7 figures in the space of a year, and that's because she's engaged with the archetypes in the pandemic in a difficult industry. So this is the course that helps creates miracles. So check out the details on this page, but definitely worth coming along. So hope to see you there.